And we say good morning to you. We're broadcasting live. We're at the Jewelers Bench again here in Elizabethton, the only full-time, full-service jewelry store in Elizabethton and Carter County. So we say good morning to you. Thanks for being with us. We wrapped up the tour of schools, obviously, and got that behind us and enjoyed that. Certainly at Eastside Elementary, the land of the pirates. You see behind us the Christmas trees here. They've Christmased up the place because we are 55 days out from Christmas Eve. Hard to believe, but it is here. And so if you're looking, hello, Jimmy Stout. How you doing, buddy? If you're looking for some jewelry, here's the place to come. And so jewelersbenchtn.com is a website to go to. You can order on the web. They can have it, or you can have it shipped to you. They have a very liberal layaway policy here at the Jewelers Bench. We'll let her tell you all about that coming up here. She'll join us here in just a few minutes. We get going. We, again, had done that at Eastside Elementary, and so we got over and got reset up. And we'll tear this down at right around 1 o'clock and reset up tonight at 6:50 for Cyclone football. Again, the regional championship, the Cyclones taking on the Greenville Green Devils in Greenville. The Region 4A, Class 4A Region 1 football championship. One of several games tonight across Northeast Tennessee. Let's take a look at it. We've got, let's see. You have Knox Carter at Gibbs tonight. You have also a lot of Thursday games since it's Halloween. You have Cherokee at Northview Academy. You have Granger at Seymour tonight. Happy Valley playing for the championship at South Green tonight in Region Class 2, I should say, Region 1. You also have Sullivan East and Volunteer tonight. So those are games coming up. Our game, 6:50 airtime, the Cyclones and the Greenville Green Devils. We're trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. They've gotten us pretty good the last 3 times out. They've outscored us over the last 3 years, 85-20. So we have a chance to get down there tonight in some cool or cold conditions, if you will. Going to be 38 degrees the wind chill. And so we will go on air the broadcast at 6:50, kickoff at 7:30 tonight, again from Burley Stadium in Greenville. Again, it's number 2 ranked Greenville in the state, number 6 ranked Elizabethton in the state. It'll be the old-fashioned slobber knocker tonight. No question, it's going to be a good one down in Greenville. We'll have it for you here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. So let's get it started. We've got lots to talk about. The Dodgers are folding right now like a cheap beach chair at this point. They're not doing well at all. They went into a slump. We'll talk about that and how good the Blue Jays are. I mean, you got to give them props. I keep talking about how bad the Dodgers have went into a tailspin, and they have, but you got to give credit where credit's due, and that would be certainly to the Toronto Blue Jays. Are playing excellent baseball right now. So we'll showcase that and talk about it. Jennifer Nettles, bring it to us, please. The national anthem on show number 2,386 of the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And by with the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Hello, Junior. How you doing, buddy? Hello to Pete Crystal Schlegel. Thank you for watching. And Reba Whitehead. So last night the Blue Jays get it done. They beat the Dodgers 6-1 in Game 5 of the World Series. That means the last two will be going back to Toronto over the weekend to see who's going to decide it. Blue Jays now hold a 3-2 advantage in the best of 7. Blue Jays winning on the cusp of winning their first World Series since the 92-93 championship. The Dodgers will also away from ensuring that Major League Baseball will not have a repeat winner. But again, they'll play that one tomorrow night. And so, it is what it is. Trey Yesavich got it done. Struck out 11 batters in 5 of the third innings against the Yankees, and so struck out 12 of the 24 batters he faced last night, establishing a new rookie World Series record. It had been previously belonged to Don Newcomb, who struck out 11 of then the Brooklyn Dodgers back in 1949. Yesavich generated a game-high 23 swinging strikes. He was a 20th pick in the 2024 draft, and so he's getting it done, obviously, with the Milwaukee Brewers. The Dodgers, again, just not getting it done. The bats have gone quiet. Again, history probabilities in the favor of the Toronto Blue Jays for sure. Teams with a 3-2 advantage in the best of 7 series hold an 80-35 record, or in percentage terms, they've won nearly 70% of those sets. So, only makes sense. If the Dodgers have a 55% chance of winning each of the next 2 games, you can argue that it's overzealous. Then they have a 30% chance of winning both games. So, there you go. Teams with a 3-2 advantage have a losing record in Game 6, going 54-61 all time. So, the teams that are up, so if you do that by the number crunching, then the game tomorrow night will be won by the Dodgers and forcing a outright Game 7 on Saturday. Game 6 tomorrow night, again, it'll be the Dodgers and Toronto in Toronto. So that'll be an interesting matchup tomorrow night. It should be Yamamoto, I would think, will be on the mound for the Dodgers. I don't think they've announced the starting pitcher yet for the Toronto Blue Jays. But they'll do that again tomorrow night, as we said, in Game 6 from the Center in, the Rogers Center in Toronto. So there you go. The hitting slump is the biggest problem with the Dodgers. They just can't get any offense going. Defense has been pretty good, but the offense just for the last couple of games has been woeful. So they're going to try and get it cranked back up and get rolling. I don't know how you fix it, but they're going to try and fix it and get more, maybe more actively at the plate, swinging them more and not being so laid back and waiting for your pitch to show up. Maybe that's what's wrong, but it's something they got to work on. They're in trouble, no question. Down 3-2 to the Blue Jays heading back to Toronto. So again, it's going to be some good baseball down the stretch the last couple of ball games, and it's Toronto's to lose, obviously, with the system, or not the system, but the series now going 3-2. So yeah, it's the Blue Jays to lose, and we'll see if they can do it. The Dodgers, I thought they were going to run away with it and go, win it and sweep it with 4 and go home and pop the bubbly, but no, they're actually down 3-2. Game 6 tomorrow night at the Rogers Center in Toronto. We're live here at the Jewelers Bench here in Elizabethton. Again, it is the only full-time, full-service jewelry store in Elizabethton and Carter County. Do a wonderful job, and we'll come back with more right after this in the Jewelers Bench. College football, we got an athletic director who is not being publicly reprimanded, is not in the best, how about this, not seen in the best light by some folks in the Louisiana government. We'll tell you about that next year on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back with the Tom Taylor Sports Show. So if you're the athletic director at a school and the governor of the state says you're not picking any more coaches, I would not think that would be a vote of confidence for Scott Woodward. That's exactly what's happened. The governor of Louisiana says, who is Jeff Landry, told reporters yesterday LSU's Board of Supervisors will form a committee to find the school's next coach, rather than leaving the decision to athletic director Scott Woodward. Ooh, we're not going down a failed path, he said. Whew, wow. I want to tell you something. This is a pattern. The guy that wrote Kelly's contract cost Texas A&M $70-some million. We have a $53 million liability. This is a quote. I believe we're going to find a great coach. The Board of Supervisors are going to come up with a committee. They're going to find us a coach. While taking decision-making power away from the athletic director, Scott Woodward, makes sense given his recent track record. There was one issue with Landry's proclamation the Board of Supervisors would be running the search. Scott Ballard, the board's chairman, was unaware of the final plan. So the president says the next steps are we're going to hire the best coach for LSU. I promise you that. Go Tigers. So Scott Woodward has been responsible for two of the largest buyouts in college football history. Before arriving at LSU in 2019, he orchestrated one of the sport's most stunning hires as Texas A&M's athletic director, landing Jimbo Fisher from Florida State. Fisher had signed a 10-year, $95 million extension in 2021, leaving Texas A&M on the hook for a buyout exceeding $76 million to get rid of Jimbo Fisher. Kelly is also due a massive payout following last weekend's loss to Texas A&M. His 10-year contract signed in 2021 paid him $9.4 million this season. Still has 6 years and $58 million remaining on his contract. His buyout calls for 90% of the remaining salary, totaling $52 million will go to him. He's going to get that. He has to. So there you go. The upcoming coaching carousel is expected to be full of movement. LSU likely will be at the center. Sportsline oddsmakers list Ole Miss's Lane Kiffin, Tulane's John Sumrall, and Buffalo Bills offensive coordinator Joe Brady as the names to watch in the search for the new coach at LSU. So there you go. But anyway, Scott Woodward is not going to make the pick. Again, the governor of Louisiana says, no, you're not picking, so you're not going to have a hand in the till, if you will. And I think that's very interesting. That would not, if I'm in Scott Woodward's shoes, I would think, I am not in high cotton, if you will, with the superintendent of schools in that county. He's like, no, or in that, not superintendent of schools, at that school at LSU. So I'm not thinking, okay, Scott Woodward's like you on a short list. If I were you, I'd be updating your resume because it's very obvious. It has been, what do you say, it's been failed? What was it? How did the governor say that? We're not going to go down a failed path. Whoa. So there you go. So anyway, looking for a new coach at LSU. It's going to be with a committee and not by the athletic director who's apparently not done well his last 2 times out. We'll take a look at some high school football coming up tonight. We'll do that right after this break from Big John's Closeouts. We're here at the Jewelers Bench in Elizabethton on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brummett Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brummett Sports Shop, downtown Elizabethton, Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummettSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton. On to Travis Constable again with TNS Home Improvements. Tell me what's all about, sir.
Well, we build decks, do porches, roofing, underpinning under mobile homes, a little bit of remodel work, but with the decks and roofing, we just try to stick on that end of things.
Absolutely. And so they've been at it for how many years now?
We've been at it for a little over 3 years now.
3 years. TNS Home Improvements. They go all over the Tri-Cities. You take quotes. You're licensed and bonded, correct?
Yes,
Yep.
yes, sir.
So I make the phone call. Let's step me through real quick. I make the phone call, get a hold of you, say we're going to come out and see what you got going on, and tell me what do you do. Take it from there. What happens next?
I'll schedule a day and time to come out and speak with you and give you an estimate, and you just have to say yay or nay, and then we put you on the schedule.
Social media, how do we find you?
Facebook,
Yep. And the phone number is?
423-946-8432.
They've been at it, folks. Again, started with Stanfield Thomas and Associates, Miss Autumn. So tell folks what STA is all about.
So at STA, we do business tax, individual tax, bookkeeping, and payroll. We specialize in QuickBooks. We do offer QuickBooks training, and we have a QuickBooks Pro Advisor, which is Crystal. She's the owner. She can help with the software, training, inventory cleanup, file setup, and payroll reports. We also do month end, which includes reconciling. So yeah, we do a lot.
Do what you do best. Let us do the rest. It's a great, great slogan. Phone number, how do we get a hold of you?
423-968-9112 or at statax.com.
Where do we find you on social media?
You can find us at Stanfield Thomas and Associates on Facebook.
There you go. One of our great sponsors, Stanfield Thomas and Associates of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Football. Back in the Tom Douglas Sports Show. I hope you'll join us. We'll be here on Saturday. We're going to be at the. She always takes care of me. The Holiday Mission Market. Oak Street Baptist Church will be there Saturday, broadcasting live from 9 till 10. Over 35 vendors, all kinds of Christmas goodies. There'll be 2 food trucks, Taco 51 and the Tango Romeo Cafe, a soup lunch and bake sale benefiting local missions. So all of Oak Street's profits will support local and foreign missions. That'll be coming up again on Saturday. We'll be there broadcasting live from 9 till 10. We're going to do a couple of Milligan volleyball matches, so we're booked up wall to wall coming up on Saturday. But here it is, the Holiday Missions Market at Oak Street Baptist Church. We'll be there Saturday broadcasting from 9 till 10. Get over 35 vendors we'll be around and meet and say hello to. And so that's what's coming up on Saturday. What's coming up next is she's here. She's ready. Mrs. Holtzclaw's in the house. She joins us next on the Tom Douglas Sports Show.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
Double C Western Supply in Elizabethton, your cowboy store, and so much more. We have shoes and boots for guys and gals. We have kids' boots and shoes for the little people, too. Ball caps, Marriott Wrangler, and a large selection of Huey. We have purses, billfolds, handbags. We carry a full line of Montana Silversmith jewelry. We have both Lane Frost and Huey cologne and perfumes. We even have several styles of rugs to choose from, and a large kids section full of boots and shoes and jeans and dresses and even stuffed animals. And jeans, and more jeans, both work and casual for guys and gals. Ariat and Wrangler in all sizes and styles. T-shirts for men, women, and kids. For cold weather, we have fleece tops and sweaters. And racks full of men's shirts, including the George Strait line from Wrangler. Short sleeve and long sleeve shirts for men and women. Vests and jackets for the cold days and nights for the guys and the ladies. We have a full line of tack and cowboy hats for cowboys and cowgirls, along with belts and a great selection of saddles. So you see, it is a cowboy store and more. Double C Western Supply, Railroad Street, Elizabethton. Find us on Facebook and at doublecwesternsupply.com. There you are. She is not David Collins, I can tell you that. So she is. You want to take it off? Good morning, Sunshine. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you, Tom?
Good. She's my buddy. Are we?
We are buddies.
We are buddies, yep. So we are here live, and so we got to meet Jennifer and Cindy when we first got here today. That was kind of a cool exchange. And so they were picking up what? Getting a jewelry repair, getting some stuff done?
So Cindy was getting a ring sized, and then she's also ordering a pair of gold hoop earrings. And then Jennifer was looking at something that she's gonna purchase.
This gentleman here is getting a what? A watch?
He had his hands put back on his watch that fell off when he dropped it, and then he's getting a watch band.
It's awesome. So she doesn't want to hear this, and you probably don't, but the tree's behind us here. So we're Christmassy here at the Jeweler's Bench. We are 55 days till Christmas Eve. So basically 55 days to shop. Hello, Tim Dyer. How you doing? Well, Brandon Swinney coming up here in a little while. We'll talk NFL. The Ravens are playing tonight. Lamar Jackson will be back ready to go for Baltimore tonight. You've got, of course, our game, a Thursday night encounter with with Greenville and Science Hills DBs tomorrow night. Greenville and the Cyclones, what I wanted to say. Tonight, 6:50 airtime, 7:30 kickoff. We will be there thanks in large part to one of our sponsors, which would be her. And so the Jeweler's Bench, we love shopping. I came in today, called her yesterday and said, I'm going to have my tolerance built up. Because every time we come in there, her sister says, you need one of those. So last time I bought another bracelet. And so before that, I bought, every time I come in here, Sharon tells me something. So I thought, today, I'm going to have willpower. She's already started talking about a money clip or a necklace. So you've trained her well.
I have.
Yes, you have. So anyway, the Jeweler's Bench, only full-time jewelry store in Elizabethton, Carter County. Their customer base is everywhere. You have them coming in here from North Carolina and the Tri-Cities and Johnson City and Kingsport and Bristol, from all over the place, don't you?
I do.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
They pass a lot of jewelry stores to come here. You know why? Friendly folks. Her and Sharon and Lisa, Miss Ann, Miss Sandy, and there's John. We got John back there, too, doing the jewelry repair. John, he stays at it, doesn't he?
He does stay at it.
You keep him busy. He does a great job.
Yep. And we have Morgan and Cassidy.
Yep. Shania Twain went off and got married, didn't she?
She did.
Yeah.
She did.
But
she's going to come in tomorrow and cover for me so I can go to Nashville for the competition. So.
yes, you're going down to watch the Betsy Band, Elizabethton, try and win their 4th straight state championship. They'll do that on Saturday. So,
yep.
And your girls are involved in that. So we had a good time at the Elizabethton Classic.
We did. That was fun.
Yep. She helped me a lot up there doing the MC work. So she helped me stay organized best we could.
Lots of papers.
With 75,000 bandagrams. Good night. So
yeah.
Anyway, we're here at the Jeweler's Bench. We have show and tell. Oh, we do. All right.
Yeah, we have some show and tell.
I'm going to hold this, and you're going to reach over there and grab that so we can get it started. So, again, if you're watching out of the market, I know Jimmy's down in Atlanta watching, so you can ship it, and you do, all over the place. So you can come in and look at it here in person. They can ship it to you. JewelersBenchTN.com is the place to go to check it out. So I'm going to be your Vanna. We'll do this right here. We'll
so,
start.
yeah, just for instance, I just got done doing a custom ring from a customer that lives in Huntsville, Alabama.
There you go.
So she
yeah.
couldn't get anybody in her area to do exactly what she wanted, and I found somebody to do it and had it done.
What do you think of that? Elizabethton, a town of 14,000. Huntsville, Alabama is probably 10 times bigger than that. It's a huge place.
It is huge.
And yet she needed you, which is awesome. I understand that. If you guys do something here in Elizabethton that couldn't get done in Huntsville, Alabama, it's awesome. So here we go. We've got 3 different. What are these?
And I saved her lots of money.
And that's even better. That's the key part.
Yeah.
John says you come here, you'll save anywhere from 20 to 30% from everybody else. So, ooh, I like this one. Let's start with this one.
So these are white gold and yellow gold bracelets.
That is
$1,859.
Well, I thought it was 1,000. I love it.
Yep.
Now, you know what we're going to say? You go ahead and say it for me about the camera.
The cameras do not do it justice. You
No.
have to see it in person.
It's always prettier in person.
Always prettier in person.
That is awesome. Beautiful. And describe this for us, would you please?
So this is like a Cuban link ladies bracelet. It's 7-inch white gold, 14 karat. $1,859.
Love it. There
And
you
this was not bought at today's gold price, so
go. It was or was not?
it was not.
All right, so there you go.
So it's less than what it would be today if I had to reorder it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There's
And that's
one.
about all this that I have showing.
Okay, let's do this one right here.
So this is a sterling silver bracelet,
Okay.
and it has blue topaz in it. I love this design. Very
Mhm.
pretty. It's
Mhm.
$120,
Mm-hmm.
and it's in sterling silver.
So you go from $1,000 here to $120 there. That's the beauty of the jeweler's bench. It runs the gamut for your budget and your billfold. So this goes for $120, and this is a blue topaz, all right?
Blue
All right.
topaz.
Coming up, we're going to talk and take a look at college football in the NFL. So, and also high school football. Got some big games tonight and tomorrow night.
So,
So-
and these are yellow gold hoops. I
Mhm.
have a ton more that I got to fill in that I just haven't put out yet. But
Mm-hmm.
so these are going to run you anywhere from $197 up to $489. The bigger. So the smaller ones are going to be more like $190. These little Huggies, really popular.
Huggies.
Yeah, they're called Huggies. Yeah.
Okay, they're right up because they hug right
So
up the side of your ear.
$199. Yeah.
Mhm. Love it. So come on in and see these. I know this camera will do it justice.
And
on
hoops
this.
are always a good staple.
Yep.
You wear hoops with anything.
Can't go wrong with the hoops. And
Yep.
you get them white gold and you get them gold too, right?
You can get them white gold, yellow gold, rose gold.
There you go. Either way, or all three ways. All right. Again, 55 days till Christmas Eve. So tell them about your. Before we go to this next one, tell them about your very generous layaway program.
Come in, put it in layaway, and as long as you're making a monthly payment, you can, take however long you need.
Mm-hmm. Love that. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Both those crosses.
All these are sterling silver
Mhm.
with CZs. You got some mom pendants in there, mom with infinity,
That
two
a-
cross,
Angel.
angel.
Which one's the mom with infinity? The one
This one.
up in the top left. Okay. So there you
Yeah.
go. There's the mom with infinity.
All
There's
these
the
are
angel.
more than likely, I'll have to look, but under $100.
Let's just pull one out here. Let's see what we got here. This is why I'm here to promote the product.
Well, that one's $129.
$129.
misspoke.
Yeah, that's all right. You were close. I don't know where you keep up with all this. I don't know, but you do.
That's the problem. I don't.
Yes, you do. So don't sell yourself short. All right, the angel here is.
And the angel,
We'll roll with
114.
$114.99 for the angel. Let's get up a little closer and just let you see that right there.
I might have. Okay, so the angel has diamonds and not CZs, so it's sterling silver
It's the
with
real
diamonds.
deal. All right. Gives you an idea there. So these are some thought starters. You go, wow. When you come in and take a look at it, that's the whole goal is come in and see it in person. All right. Then we go to these.
So these are 14 karat yellow gold bracelets,
Mhm.
and they're just like a fashion bracelet.
Okay. It's 14 karat gold. This one, top one, goes for $1,806. The second one will go for, the bottom one's $2,100, and the middle one will go for $1,900. So those are right there. Those will get people's attention pretty quick, won't they?
Oh yeah,
Beautiful.
very pretty.
But again, come in and see them in person. So we're here Monday through Saturday. All right.
And this is an engravable pendant,
Mm-hmm.
and you've got 4 sides that you can have engraved on. So some people put, kids' names, birthdays, or they even put the coordinates
Mm-hmm.
of a special place on there.
Very, very tiny, but John can engrave on that. I mean, that's really tiny, but that
So you
doesn't,
can personalize.
that won't stop John Holslaw. He can get her done. So
Yep. And then these are all going to be either white gold or yellow gold. 1 rose gold on here. State of Tennessee.
how cool. I don't
Yeah.
know, I've never seen that before. You engrave somebody that's doesn't live here now and you wish they were back or whatever. They got great memories. $439 of that.
Yep. Or he can engrave like the little star up in the corner.
For Northeast Tennessee.
Yeah.
Awesome. Sky's the limit to creativity, folks. That's
So I
what
got
like.
that in yellow and white. This is a bar necklace. And on the bar necklaces, he can also engrave, if you want something in your own handwriting, he can do that.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
I can sign my name and put it on It'll
Yep.
put on just as it appears for $599. That's awesome. Really cool. So people coming in looking for Christmas now, aren't they?
They are.
They're starting
We've
to come
had
in.
a couple.
Mhm.
We've wrapped a few presents for Christmas.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Already?
We have.
That's awesome. This is
This is a two-tone cross with a diamond in the center. And
Two-tone
it's
cross.
$329.
See there, she knew that. Two-tone cross with a diamond in the middle. Awesome. So we're gonna talk about John's jewelry repair here in a second, because
This one's a yellow gold cross cut out of a circle. It's $249.
how neat. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Lots of options, folks. We not even got into the E Newtons yet. There's
We got some new fall ones.
one,
so we
two,
gotta
three,
show
4,
those.
5, 6, 7, 8 racks up there, or what do you call them? They're full front and back of E Newtons, loaded with E Newtons, and that's been a big seller.
This is another engravable pendant, so you can personalize all these. It's $399.
Mm,
And I have that one in white and rose.
that's awesome.
Then I have a smaller yellow gold one for $379 with a paper clip chain. Sorry.
Mm. Very nice. Cyclone football tonight, 6:50 airtime, 7:30 kickoff, Greenville. Need we say more? We'll be going for the region championship again against the Green Devils. We do about every year, and so we'll be there. 6:50 airtime, 7:30 kickoff. We'll have it for you, ready to roll. And one of our great sponsors, the Jewelers Bench. So love it. We love promoting you all the time. We come here once a month. Whole point of this, we go out on location to different places. In this case, the jewelry store, to show you what's in here. And we can't possibly touch everything and show you everything that's in the store, but some thought starters, if you will, for the holidays. So the layaway plan is very liberal. It goes as what? Put down so much.
Put down so much and then make a monthly payment.
Mm-hmm. As long as you make a payment. So here it is, October the 30th. One would come in and lay it away now and have several payments, I guess, however you want to break it up, versus coming in here the week before Christmas and have to make one big payment or layaway. Of course, you can also lay away for Valentine's Day. You can lay away anytime. But the obvious is coming, Christmas. And is that the biggest jewelry holiday is Christmas?
It is,
Yeah.
yes.
What's your second biggest?
Second biggest would probably be Valentine's.
Then I'm going to say Mother's Day is
Then
third.
Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all those are straight ahead, by the way, obviously on the calendar. But we are showing you what you can come in here and pick up and lay away or buy it outright and take it home with you now for the Christmas season, which, again, Christmas Eve is 55 days away. So
Yeah.
is that everything back there you've got so far? All right.
Everything I got so far.
Tell them about watches. We carry the Bearing. We carry the Glock.
Glock.
We carry the
Citizens
Yep.
and G-Shock.
Yeah, G-Shock.
A few G-Shock.
Guys and girls. So
Yes.
men's and ladies. And I guess kids, if you're looking for a kid's watch, I guess they can use one of those little tiny baby G-Shocks, couldn't they?
They could.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or I can order kids' watches.
So which one of yours lost her G-Shock and it was laying out there in the woods for a year or so, and what you found it was still working?
That was Hannah.
Hannah? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a great story. So it was a little tiny G-Shock, is that right?
Yeah, it's a baby G.
Baby G.
Mm-hmm.
Fell off her arm, or for some reason she lost it. Couldn't find it, went out there and happened to run across it out there in the woods close to their home, and it was still working.
It was still running.
It's awesome. So lots of good options here, folks. And we haven't even got into Pandora's. Do they have any sales going on right now, Pandora's?
So right now, no, but there's probably some coming up. I
coming.
know there'll be something for Black Friday, of course.
Yeah.
And then I think in December they do the free bracelet.
Show them this right here. Show them the. I'll use that as a backdrop. So those are available here. What are those? Describe those for me.
So they're white gold with diamonds, dangles.
Huh.
I don't know.
Available here. So they sell earrings, obviously. We showed you necklaces. We got rings, got watches. It is a full-service jewelry store. And we have jewelry repair. John is one of the few that do it and does a phenomenal job. That's a lost art or a dying art, and yet John does a wonderful job. There's only, what do we talk about, 3 or 4 in the Tri-Cities that do it as far as jewelry repair, if that many now. So it's thinning out, and so John's one of those guys that does it. So And just like the guy came in just now, the watch hands that fell off his watch. It fell off his arm, apparently hit the ground and busted. So John put the watch arms, not arms, hands,
Yeah.
watch arms, the watch hands back on. So it's watch battery replacement. What's the 3 most common jewelry repairs you have to come in here?
I would say watch batteries,
Mm-hmm.
chain solder, and ring sizing.
There you go. So if you get a ring and it's too big or too small, let's say you got a bigger ring and your hand is shrunk or for whatever reason, it's got to be reduced. They
The
can do
ring
that.
shrinks.
Uh-huh.
So the ring shrinks.
That's it, the ring shrink. That's it. Not the hand, but the ring. Good point. Or if you have one and the ring gets bigger, not your hand, but it gets bigger, it needs to be downsized or it needs to be expanded and widened because the ring's gotten wider. You can do that too.
Yes.
Right?
Sure can.
All right. We'll take a break. She'll be back here in a little while. So let's let you see right now, one more time, Sherry Holtzclaw on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Cyclone Sports on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. What all do you have here at the Jeweler's Bench?
So we carry an assortment of items. We've got Watchwise, G-Shock, Bearings, Citizens, Pearl-wise. We do Imperial Pearl. I get some from a company called AGI, really great company. Diamonds, we do all kinds from Shaw diamonds. We have lab-grown diamonds, Pandora. Do carry classic imports, which is sterling silver items, and then sterling reputation, that's sterling silver items. PRO is sterling silver, diamond, 14 karat yellow gold. Spotto watch bands, stuff from Equity Diamonds, just a wider range.
Jewelry repair, do a lot of that, of course. And jewelry cleaning, all that available here again as we are here at the Jeweler's Bench. And so social media, how do we find you?
So Facebook and Instagram, and then website is jewelersbenchtn.com.
One of our great sponsors, Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show, the great folks at the Jeweler's Bench. Drug Center, Health Mart Pharmacy. Tell me about that. Why does that help the consumer when they come here to shop?
Yeah, the Health Mart is a group that whenever pharmacies buy drugs, they're able to contract with small pharmacies and get us purchasing power the same as a big pharmacy would be able to do, like a big chain or something like that. So basically all our prescriptions that we buy and anything over the counter like medicines, braces, glasses, really about anything, it lets us get cheaper prices. That is good for us and good for our customers because a lot of people think coming to a small pharmacy you may have to pay more for prescriptions or over the counters, but if anything, it's cheaper here.
Yep. It's not the case. It's cheaper here. Hours are open, again, at Lingerfield Drug Center.
Yeah, here Monday through Friday 9 to 5 and Saturdays 9 to 12.
How do we find you on social media?
On Facebook is Lingerfeld Drug Center.
And you know when we'll ask you, the magic phone number is?
It's 423-542-2138.
Health Mart Pharmacy. There's a sign hanging up there. Lingerfield Drug Center, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back with the Tom Taylor Sports Show again. Thanks. We appreciate her so much. We love coming in here and we love shopping. We spend a fair amount of time in here, a fair amount of money in here shopping at all the things we bought over the years. So, and with good reason, they do a wonderful job. We appreciate Sherry and John and the rest of the staff here. Again, trying to find the NFL. There it is, NFL Feetball. They got the NFL tonight. The Ravens and the Dolphins. It'll be a ratings bonanza. The Ravens 2-5 and the Dolphins 2-6. Lamar Jackson is going to play tonight. Going to be back in action in Miami at 8:15. Again, the Ravens 2-5 and the Dolphins are at 2-6. The management front office said the Dolphins head coach is going to be okay. He's safe for now as far as his job, so we'll see. On Sunday, got two good ones. Two head-to-heads are really good. The Colts at 7-1 will be in Pittsburgh to battle the Steelers at 4-3. That'll be a good ball game. Then on Sunday afternoon late, you got Kansas City 6-3 and Buffalo 5-2. We'll square off in Buffalo, and so that's a repeat of successful games gone by. Of course, you know that. And so what else is going on in the National Football League coming up this week? On Sunday, the early games, Carolina will be at Green Bay. Atlanta and New England, a battle of the Patriots, who's 6-2 and having a heck of a year right now. You've got the Bears in Cincinnati. Denver will play at Houston. The Chargers in Tennessee. The Titans are 1-7, struggling to say the least. The Chargers are 5-3. These are all the 1 o'clock games. Minnesota, Detroit. The 49ers will be in New York to battle the Giants. You have Jacksonville, and my boys, the Raiders, will be hosting the Raiders hosting again Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jags at 4:05 on Sunday. New Orleans will be in L.A. to battle the Rams. Also, as we told you, the Chiefs and Buffalo give them at 4:25 on Sunday. Sunday night football, Seattle and Washington against the Commanders. Washington struggling, they're 3-6. The Seahawks aren't, they're 5-2. Then on Monday night football next week, Arizona will be in Dallas to battle the Cowboys. Arizona will go at 2-5. The Cowboys at 3-4-1 and struggling for the Dallas Cowboys. And Jerry Jones, I read where he is losing patience with his franchise. I don't know what that means, but I don't know if he's going to sell it or I don't know what he's going to do with it. But he is becoming more and more impatient with his football team, and I think it's very deserved. I think they're a struggling franchise, and for some reason they just can't seem to turn the corner. The talent's there, certainly the payroll's there, the money's there, but for whatever reason they can't get it turned, and so they're 3-4-1. They'll take on Arizona at 2-5 on Monday Night Football, and so maybe the Cowboys can get it going starting on Monday. All right, well, it is going to get going in Phoenix this week. It'll be the NASCAR Championship. You're down to the final 4 drivers, and again, 3 of those, Denny Hamlin, Chase Briscoe, along with two-time defending Daytona 500 champion William Byron, are hoping to hoist the sport's most cherished trophy for the first time. Kyle Larson, racing for his second title, become one of only 3 multi-time champions. Joey Logano and Kyle Busch currently competing full-time in the sport. So this is Hamlin's 19th record playoff performance, or appearance rather, and 5th time of the championship 4. So Denny Hamlin's been there knocking on the door, has never knocked it in. And so Hamlin's record, 19th playoff appearance, his 5th time of the championship 4. And so his best finish was runner-up in 2010 to Jimmy Johnson. So we'll see how it goes. But again, they'll race in Phoenix this Sunday for the NASCAR 2025 Cup Series Championship. And so that's the 4 guys you've got. Of course, it's interesting. We always talk about this, that you put everybody else out there in the World Series right now. You have 2 teams, the Dodgers, obviously, and the Blue Jays. Super Bowl's the same way, NBA's the same way, but in NASCAR, the same drivers are out there the whole race, racing against the 4 guys trying to win the championship. The 4 guys trying to win the championship, racing against the rest of the field. And you know it happens because it has been. It's been documented down through the years that the guy who's out of contention remembers a brush up or a scrape somewhere along the way in the regular season and says, oh, he's up there racing for a championship. Let's rain on his parade. Let's dump him. Let's run into him. Let's cause problems. Let's box him in, block him. All that happens, you better believe it does. And so that's why I always think it's so unique when NASCAR races the championship. It's not just the 4 guys out there by themselves or out there with the rest of the field. And, you know, people don't forget in NASCAR. I was around enough to know that the drivers, they don't forget. When you get dumped or get bumped or ran into the wall, whatever, your feelings are bruised and you don't forget. So we'll see what happens. And a lot of times in this case, coming up on Sunday, you find buddies out there on the track. So you got Denny Hamlin and Joe Gibbs' teammates, Chase Briscoe. They're buddies until you get down to who's going to win the championship. And I guarantee you it's every man for himself, as it should be. Then you have William Byron from Rick Hendrick Motorsports and his teammate Kyle Larson. So you have 4 drivers left, 2 from Joe Gibbs and 2 from Rick Hendrick trying to win the championship, and one of them will on Sunday afternoon at Phoenix. So the RUB, that's going to be good. It's going to be some good racing. Who do you like, Tom? I like a sentimental player. I like to see Denny Hamlin win it. He's been there, 19 times? Is that right? I want to double check my notes here. Let's see. Denny Hamlin, 19th playoff appearance, his 5th time in the championship 4. Been there 5 other times trying to win it and never has. So I'm a sentimental favorite to see Denny Hamlin win the championship this time out. We'll see if that happens on Sunday in Phoenix. Tom Douglas Sports Show. We're on the road again with the Jewelers Bench. We just ran through a myriad of necklaces and different things, both white gold and sterling silver, that you can get. Everything from moms on your necklace to crosses to the bars that she showed earlier. So there's just all kinds of oodles of choices here at the jeweler's bench. And again, the layaway policy, you heard her say, put some down and make a payment every month. And really, it's not a set payment. Just keep money coming to keep the layaway active. Is really all you got to do. So you put down what you need at your discretion. But folks, laying away for Christmas, some are laying away for Valentine's. Is what it is. It doesn't stop. And that's good. We like it that way. We'll take a break. We'll take a look at some high school football. Of course, our game, none bigger than what we're going to be involved in tonight, the regional championship, the Cyclones and the Greenville Green Devils from Greenville. 6:50 airtime, 7:30 kickoff, audio only tonight. We'll have that for you. And then, of course, some other schools playing very important football games, too. Elizabethton and Greenville is not the only important game on the docket tonight or this weekend. We'll tell you all about that coming up. We're live here again at the Jewelers Bench right after this from Ivy Hall Nursing Home. One of our great sponsors on Cyclone football, again, the great folks at Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Joseph Taylor, tell us what it's all about.
Yes, sir. We specialize in short-term rehab or long-term care. We accept all major insurances. We accept Medicare, Medicaid. What we really love is people that come in that have had a knee replacement, hip replacement, come to Ivy Hall for some inpatient rehab. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We have a full-time respiratory therapist. And Tom, you can see I'm a big guy, so you know I like food. I know good food, and Ivy Hall specializes in home-cooked meals, three good meals a day. You can catch me every day right at the door getting my tray myself.
There you go. That's awesome. How do we find out more about Ivy Hall on social media?
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, or a website, ivyhallnursing.com.
One of our great sponsors, folks. Glad to have them on board. Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
This is Pastor Mark Fowler, and we want to invite you to be with us at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church sometime soon. And we're thankful for what God is doing, and we've had visitors almost every week. We have so many people that God is using His Word to accomplish a work in their life. And we want you to come. Now, I think about our society today, and there's a lot of talk about the negative aspects and generations and what's missing and what we're going to do and how do we face this social issue. How do we face that social issue? And always the buzz, and if we're not careful, we talk like God doesn't have an answer. 2 Timothy chapter 3 we looked at the other night together in our church, and it reminds us that yes, in the last days there's going to be some difficult things come, dangerous times, but the antidote is always God's Word. And so what we're trying to do is to provide Bible answers for today's tough questions. And we're building Believers by the Book. So we want your family to come. We're thankful to have a Sunday school hour and a junior church and master clubs and a youth group and all those things going on. But what we're trying to accomplish is to get the Word of God into the hearts and minds of God's people.
And back at the Jewelers Bench again, Brendan Sweeney will join us coming up here just a little while talking Milligan sports and also just get his take on some college football and some NFL football this weekend coming up, as we always do once a week. All right, got a big game tonight. We're going there at 6:50, 7:30 kickoff, audio only from Burley Stadium's where it'll be happening. So the Cyclones and Greenville, both 8-1, both 6-0 in Region 1 4A. Greenville going for its fifth straight conference crown. Number 6 in the state taking on number 2 Elizabethton. The Cyclones are ready to go. Bryson Blevins, a freshman quarterback, will be again up in deep water against the outstanding defense of the Greenville Green Devils. See how he fares. And so he has thrown 9 touchdown passes. Zach Wallen has 47 catches for 677 yards and 5 touchdowns this season. Justice Wallen, his brother, leads the Cyclones in receiving touchdowns with 5. He's got 20 passes for 322 yards, and Jack Blevins has 290 yards on 28 catches for the Cyclones. The running game, C.J. Mathis, 346 yards and 5 touchdowns on only 75 carries. William McDuffie and the Jaybird have found Peter at 4 times, both averaging right at 9 yards a carry. So it's a team that can pound the rock as they have, and that's kind of been their MO for a long time at Elizabethton High School. So we'll see if it continues tonight. Even back to the days of Coach Ryder, they were always run oriented. So we'll see how it goes tonight with the Cyclones in Greenville. Don't be surprised to see Greenville's biggest weapon, Mr. Football's award ceremony, senior ball commit Zayden Anderson, 947 yards on 30 catches and 15 touchdowns this season, an average of 31 yards a catch. 31 yards a catch, so the Cyclones have to pay a lot of attention to him, obviously. He has 1,173 all-purpose yards and a punt return touchdown in addition to his interception, so they are the real deal. Caden Ball is the Green Devils' top rusher and passer, again having hit 73 out of 96 for 1,744 yards and 26 touchdowns he's thrown. Wow. He's been intercepted once all season while rushing for 669 yards and 9 touchdowns. Maddox Bishop and Jude Dyer ranked 2nd and 3rd respectively for Greenville. Elizabethton leads the series, by the way, 43 to 37 to 1. But Greenville's won the last 3, including a 47-0 triumph at Burley Stadium last year. So the Cyclones have lost 21-0, 23-13, and again last year it was 41-7. Greenville got us pretty good. So we've been outscored the last 3 years, 85 to 20. So it's a time tonight to turn it around. Let's see if they can in the not so ideal conditions. It's going to be kind of cold and raw out there tonight, but it is, after all, late October. We're supposed to be getting some raw weather, and so it's here, some rain and cold winds, and so it's going to be a bundle-up night tonight to go to the ball game in any game. Happy Valley at South Green, since recovering from an 0-3 start to start the 2023 season. 9th-ranked Happy Valley has lost only 2 regular season games. Let me say it again, since recovering from an 0-3 start in the 2023 season, only 9th-ranked Happy Valley has only lost 1 regular season game. South Green left Warrior Hill last year to a big victory, so they're going down to play at South Green tonight. I'm sure some bruised egos knowing that this team bought beats last year, and so we want to go back out there if you're South Green. I'm sorry, if you're if you're Happy Valley, to say, yeah, we're the real deal. We're here to take this championship tonight from you, because that's what's getting ready to happen. Happy Valley at South Green. And so only once this year the Warriors have been tested, at least on the scoreboard, a 26-23 victory over 9th-ranked Unicoi County in 3A. So the Warrior defense has pitched 5 shutouts this season, having allowed an area low 55 yards. South Green at 7-2, recovering quickly from its opening loss to Morristown East, turning around and winning at Daniel Boone the following week. Rebels, who defeated the Eagleton Academy football team last weekend at 27-13, and won 2 of the area's top rushers in Tripp Knees and quarterback Nash Rader. So that's what's going on. That's the guys you'll be looking forward to counting on in the broadcast tonight. And so it's going to be a good one. And so Greenville and the Cyclones, South Green and Happy Valley, that's a big one tomorrow night. Dobbins Minute and Science Hill going to go at it again tomorrow night for the 104th time in that rivalry. So it's going to be a good one. And so Lane Clement, the quarterback for Science Hill, 1,458 yards, and so 15 touchdowns against 4 interceptions. Branson Newberry holds a slim lead in receiving. Also team-high 4 touchdowns from Marcus Jones and Nalik Anderson. So they got a good football team, and so does DB. It's going to be a good one. And so they need a fast start. It's cold rain tonight and cold, windy conditions, so it's cold out there. It's going to be even colder when the sun goes down. Levi Chappell, the quarterback for DB, with 1,132 yards passing this season. Aren't only just been hard-headed. So that's what's coming up. And so it's going to be a good football game tonight. We'll go on there again at 6:50 with a kickoff at 7:30. Levi Chappell again tomorrow night with Science Hill and DB. He's the DB quarterback, 1,132 yards and 10 touchdowns. So he's also the second leading rusher on the team at 328 yards. Luke Lundy leads the DB ground game with 569 rushing yards and 7 touchdowns. Kickoffs tomorrow night. Science Hill and DB at 7 o'clock at Kermit Tipton Stadium in Johnson City. That's what's going on there. Brendan Sweeney going to join us coming up for a few minutes, talk a little sports. Sherry will be back, talk a little jewelry coming up, and we will be with you for a little while longer if we get ready to head off and get set up and get ready for the Cyclones, number 6 in the state, taking on the Greenville Green Devils, number 2 in the state. It'll be a heck of a football game, and cold tonight. It'll be selling a lot of hot chocolate and a lot of coffee, certainly in the concession stand for folks to stay warm tonight because it's going to be a little cool, but it's going to be on the field. It'll be hot and intense. Ooh, these two schools don't like each other, so it'll be a good one, and we'll find out how it goes a little bit later on. We'll be right back after this from the Jewelers Bench on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor. This brand spanking new.
Yeah, so this is their studded heart necklace.
We're talking to Sherry Holtzclaw, one of our great sponsors, the Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. A lot of jewelry stores out there. Why the Jewelers Bench?
So everything is done in-house. Nothing gets sent out. We do ring sizing, necklace repairs, replace stones, shorten bracelets, necklaces. We repair silver jewelry. There's not a lot of jewelry stores that will repair silver jewelry. So we're one of the ones that do. Occasionally watches, we do some watch repair. Some of it we do have to send that out occasionally, but I let you know when I do, so it doesn't go out without you knowing about it.
Watch batteries. They replace a lot of watch batteries. Again,
every day.
Yes. John Holtzclaw is one of the few jewelry repair people in the area. There's not many of them left, so they do jewelry repair here. Remember that. They ship all over the country. The website is
jewelersbench10.com.
The hours you're open are
Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and then Saturday, 9:30 to 2.
All right. And social media, where do we find you?
Facebook and Instagram.
And the phone number is?
423-542-5600.
Be loyal, buy local. It's a mom and pop store. Been here for a long time here in Elizabethton, serving not just Elizabethton, but the entire Tri-Cities and really anywhere in the country. The Jewelers Bench, proud sponsor of the Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Hi, this is Greg Salyer. Join me every Wednesday at noon here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show as we talk Major League Baseball. Baseball news both on and off the field. Wednesdays at noon here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
And back at the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. We are live here again at the Jewelers Bench. Let's take a look at the National Hockey League tonight. Nashville, the Predators on the ice in Philadelphia against the Flyers. Buffalo skates at Boston tonight. Calgary at Ottawa. Tampa Bay hosting Dallas. The Islanders in Carolina. Minnesota, the Wild, home to Pittsburgh tonight. Vancouver skates at St. Louis. Chicago, Winnipeg. Full slate tonight on the ice. The Rangers in Edmonton against the Oilers. New Jersey at San Jose. And Detroit, the Red Wings in L.A. to skate against the L.A. Kings tonight in the National Hockey League. NBA, 4 games on tap tonight. My boys, the undefeated San Antonio Spurs hosting Miami. Washington and Oklahoma City. Milwaukee, the Bucks hosting Golden State. And Orlando will be at Charlotte tonight. That's your NBA schedule for this Thursday, October the 30th. So let's run out all the high school games on Thursday. We have for you Bradley Central, Knox Bearden. Let's see, you got Brainerd at Chattanooga Prep down in Chattanooga. You have Sequoia at East Ridge, Knox Carter at Gibbs, our game, Elizabethton at Greenville tonight. South Doyle plays at Knox Fulton this evening. Notre Dame at Knox Grace. Knox Powell at Knox West. Red Bank will play the Lions playing at Loudon tonight. Oak Ridge and Maryville tonight. That'll be a good one. Let's see what else in our neck of the woods. Cherokee at Northview Academy tonight. Happy Valley at South Green tonight. Sullivan East at Volunteer tonight. So that's what's happening. Your high school football schedule for this Thursday and Friday. Friday will be a full slate tomorrow too. Let's run those down for you because we got a bunch of them coming up tomorrow around here. Hampton at Cloudland playing for the championship there in the region. Tennessee I Daniel Boone tomorrow night in Gray. Crockett hosting Cobb County tomorrow night. Chucky at Oak, the Black Knights go to Gatlinburg Pittman. Westridge will be at Jeff County. Also tomorrow night, Science Hill and DB, the 104th meeting between those two. Unaka at North Green. Cherokee at Northview Academy. You also have Granger at Seymour. And Johnson County will be at Unicoi County tomorrow night. So that's your high school football schedule for this week. And that's going to be some good football tonight. No question. That Happy Valley South Green game is going to be a slobber knocker, I can tell you that. And so our game is going to be a slobber knocker too. No question about that either. So you look at some of the other games again. Happy Valley at South Green. Westridge will be at Jeff County. Also tomorrow night, Hampton at Cloudland. The winner is your Region 1 Single A champion. 5th ranked Hampton is love nothing more than to leave Roan Mountain victorious after the rivalry took a hiatus last year due to Hurricane Helene. This is a big rival. The series, Hampton has won 7 straight to take a 61-29 series lead before last year's cancellation. So the Bulldogs will have Cloudland. Cloudland, again, they're playing for the regional championship. Johnson County at Unicoi County tomorrow night. Colby Jones for Unicoi County against a longtime rival Unicoi County. 4 points in being undefeated this season. Johnson County could still theoretically earn a home playoff spot. You take your top 4 out of each league. Top 2 will start out at home. And teams 3 and 4 will travel. Johnson County, by the way, 2-2 in the league. And Unicoi County 3-1 in Region 1 3A. So they'll play tonight with some bragging on the line. Also some movement for postseason, which starts in 2 weeks. And that's hard to believe. Hard for me to believe when just the other day we were talking, gosh, the 4th of July, and you got dead week, and then they come back and do fall practice and scrimmages and meet the teams of some of the different schools. You get the ball rolling, and you look up, and you're in the 10th and final game of the regular season. Hard to believe. All right, we'll be right back with more. We're here again at the place we love to sell jewelry to you from the good folks here at the Jewelers Bench. They can move the merchandise and do, and again, 55 days for Christmas. Why would you not come in here and look around and lay away something now while the supply is good? Because as they get closer to the holidays, the places that they work with will shut their facility down for the holidays, and so that puts everybody in the feed chain, if you will, kind of in a kink in the feed chain. So they take care of you and do it well. I can tell you that. They are good peeps right here again at the Jewelers Bench. Port Travis Deli back after this on the Tom Dillon Sports Show. Folks in Port Travis Deli, it's football time in Tennessee, as the late John Ward said. So Friday night, going to the ball game, come by and get your sandwiches. Tell us how you can help us.
Hey, just give us a call, 543-6128, and tell us what you like. White dark bread, we've got ham, turkey, roast beef, corned beef, pastrami, make a good steak sandwich. You want some chicken salad, some pickles and eggs. You know, if you just want a snack, some people just like to snack at the ball game, don't really want to eat a big meal. We can take care of that for you. We got chips and drinks if you want to pack your cooler or whatever. Got anything you need.
Yep, 543-6128 is what you call, or the number you call, and he'll have it ready for you. So if you're heading to the game, how much time should we allow you to get them ready?
Usually about 10 to 15 minutes is a pretty good time.
Yep, 10 or 15 minutes.
10 or 15 minutes, we'll take care of you.
Yep, ready to go. 543-6128. Again, it will be an excellent opportunity to come by here and get some great food.
Yep, love to serve you.
Love to serve you, absolutely. How do you find us on social media?
We got a Facebook page. You can look us up there, leave us some feedback, give us a like.
Yep. Friday night football, Saturday football, whenever you need sandwiches, here's the place to come. Port Travis Deli at 543-6128, one of our great sponsors here on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. We're back. We're ready to go. Andrew Lewis, Northeast Community Credit Union. Readers are winners. Year number 2. We're jacked up to do it again this year.
We're so excited.
Yep, we are excited. And so it's a chance for these kids at Eastside Elementary, Westside Elementary, and Harold McCormick Elementary win some cool prizes for reading. What's going on?
The first 9 weeks, we're going to be giving out those cool water bottles. Second 9 weeks, T-shirts.
T-shirts with a new design.
Absolutely. New color, all that fun stuff. The third 9 weeks, we're going to have a sweet new sticker. We'll get more into that later. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Whole point is readers are winners. Year number 2 at the 3 elementary schools and Elizabethton City Schools. Thanks to Northeast Community Credit Union. They're paying for all this to their corporate sponsor, and we love them for doing that. The bottom line is leaders are readers, readers are winners. Year number 2, getting ready to get started up soon, like right now, right away, for all these youngsters, again, at Harold McCormick, Westside and Eastside Elementary. Big thanks to Northeast Community Credit Union for partnering with us to do Readers Are Winners in Elizabethton City Schools. Board of Elizabethton Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
So here's the deal. An opportunity presented itself for me to come check the dealership out. They said it might be for sale. My wife, my mother-in-law, both of my sisters happened to come last September, and we ended up at the Covered Bridge event. And we just thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, it was a blast. We weren't planning on being there for that. It just so happened the time that we came, the Covered Bridge event was going on, and we just loved it. We loved the community. We loved the energy, the vibe, and we felt like it would be a great opportunity for us to serve the community. Because every time I look at a store, I always look at how can we improve the community, how can we create jobs, how can we improve the business. And the upside was so tremendous in the Elizabethton community. I just felt like we could come make a big difference, and we've been able to do it.
You have. Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Elizabethton. Social media, how do we find you?
So Ford of Elizabethton, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Elizabethton. We're on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. We're everywhere. And we're ready to serve the community, sell cars, and make some happy customers.
Amen. What's the hours you're open, sir?
So we're open at 7:37 in service, and we're open at 8:30 in sales. We stay open till 7.
Our title sponsor, the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, Ford of Elizabethton, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, we are here live again, 6:50 airtime, 7:30 kickoff. The Cyclones, Richard Van Us, yours truly going to bring it to you. Can we get something going because they've won 3 in a row? And, of course, it's such an emotional rivalry game. Crowd's going to be wild. Of course, it'll be standing room only at Burley Stadium. It's going to be cold tonight. It's hot chocolate and coffee weather, so it'll be decided, as it always is, down in between the trenches, in my opinion. It'll come down to who can control the line of scrimmage, and the Cyclones will be up to the task, we hope, and to stop Greenville. Greenville will be thinking they can do the same thing, so it'll be the old-fashioned slobber knockers, we say, and it will be. Again, we'll go on air at 6:50 the broadcast and 7:30 kickoff from Burley Stadium. It'll be good. Richard Van Uster is truly going to bring it to you. And so the Cyclones trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. Either way, we'll be back home next week right down the street. We'll have a home playoff game. The opening round of the TSSAA playoffs at single eliminations. The Cyclones, by virtue of finishing first or second in your region, which we have, that will put you into a home field tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but the next Friday night, November the 7th or 8th. Yes, it is. Let's see what it'll be. November the, hard to believe we're in November. November the 7th will be the opening round of the TSSAA playoffs for everybody. And so the Cyclones will be home next week against, really it's down to their final game of the region tonight down in Region 2. It could be Anderson County, it could be Gibbs, it could be, South Doyle, could be several folks that will be coming to take on Knox Carter, could take on the Cyclones next week. So, anyway, we'll let the dust settle and let it be determined on the field, and we'll see how people will fare tonight in the final game of the regular season, in both Region 1 and Region 2. So, The Happy Valley South Green game is going to be a dandy. Now that's going to, yeah, they're going to get after it tonight. And so let's look at some of these other battles that are going on in the region. While Mrs. Holsclaw is getting ready for the E. Newton demonstration here So here is your standings right now, going into the final week of the playoffs. In single A, Hampton and Cloudland play each other tomorrow night for the championship. Hampton at 6-0, Cloudland 5-1. The other two teams, North Green and Cosby and Jellicoe, are looking for a playoff spot, and so there's your schools doing that with Hampton and Cloudland play for the championship again in Cloudland tomorrow night. In Class 2A, you have 4 schools, so everybody's guaranteed to go to the playoffs. It's just a matter where you're going to finish up. Happy Valley will play at South Green tonight. Both are 2-0 in the league. Happy Valley ranked in the state, top 10 in the state in football, and so Happy Valley will be at South Green tonight. And so the other two teams are Cumberland Gap and West Green. They pretty much established themselves where they're going to be in the playoffs. Going to be on the road next week. And so it's tough to go on the road and win on any level, and each week gets tougher. 3A, Region 1, Gatlinburg Pittman at 4-0, Unicoi County at 3-1, Pigeon Forge at 2-2, Johnson County is at 2-2, and Chucky Doak will be at 1-3 again coming up later on this weekend or tomorrow night, I should say, I guess. And it will be later on this weekend. It's high school football tomorrow night. Region 5A, you got Sevier County 4-0, Tennessee I 3-1, Crockett 2-2, Morristown West 2-2. Those 4 teams are in the playoffs. Outside shot, very much an outside shot, will be Daniel Boone. And then you have in 6A, Dobbins Minute and Jeff County DB at 3-0, Jeff County 2-1, Science Hill 2-1, Westridge at 1-2, Morristown East at 0-4. So Dobbins Minute at 3-0 will take on Science Hill 2-1, with a lot riding at stake on those games as well, or that game, I should say, between the Hilltoppers and the Indians. Their 104th meeting between the two schools. So it'll be tomorrow night on a regular Friday. A lot of schools aren't playing tomorrow night because of Halloween, which I don't get. Because the trick-or-treaters don't trick-or-treat anymore. Most of them do trunk-or-treats, so they go to the mall, they go to church and do a trunk-or-treat. So going door-to-door like they used to go when I was a kid, that's not the case anymore. And so, but, I'm sure they did it just from a safety standpoint. But most kids don't trick-or-treat anymore. It's been an experience I found. So at least not door-to-door like we used to as kids. But anyway, she's here. She's ready to go. She joins us coming up next. We're live here at the Jewelers Bench on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Sports and Tom Taylor Sports Show. Pill packs. Tell me about pill packs.
Yeah, so these are good for people take 3 or 4 medicines, just kind of get confused by what they got or may forget to take doses or things like that. Other people that likes them is people caring for parents or grandparents. Makes it real easy rather than having to keep up with 10 or 12 bottles and remembering once a day, twice a day. You just come pick up these packs once a month and takes care of everything.
Show this one right here. There it is. Pill packs.
Mm-hmm.
Even they're color-coded, so blue stands for nighttime, right?
Yep, that does.
So you'll do this for anybody?
Yeah, sure can. We can do anything just from once-a-day packs, all your medicines of a morning. Can do them 2 or 3 times a day, up to 4 times a day. For people, it takes 4-time-a-day medicines. But they're real easy to punch out, so you can just punch them out. That's your dose for the day or the time. And on the front of it's got a information page. It's got pictures of each medicine, tells what it is, and which doctor you got. So that's something when you go to doctors or a hospital or something like that, you don't have to try and remember what all you take or wait till they can get a hold of your pharmacy. You can just rip that page off and it's got all your medicines on there. So it keeps it real simple.
And if you're traveling and you don't want to take that whole thing, you just tear out the 3 or 4 days you're traveling, or the week at the beach or whatever, and they stay intact, and so you don't take the whole 30-day supply, just take as you need, and they tear off.
Yeah, sure can. And something else kind of similar to that, what we've heard from a few people, taking a lunchtime medicine, especially if you're still working stuff, because you don't want to carry 3 or 4 pill bottles to work, or if you put them in a Ziploc bag or something, they'll get crushed or lost. But you can leave your morning, night at home, just rip off a single noon dose and take that with you, because those little pockets, they're strong enough, if you throw it in your pocket, your pills aren't going to get crushed or anything like that. So
pill packs. Good. Another great customer service here at Lingerfield Drug Center. Hours are open?
Here Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturdays, 9 to 12.
Social media, where do we find you?
On Facebook as Lingerfield Drug Center.
And the magic phone number is?
It's 423-542-2138.
What a neat concept. Hill Packs from Lingerfield Drug Center. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. And back here again, ready to roll. Here she is. There is Mrs. Holzclaw, ready to roll with another round of show and tell. These are E. Newton, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, let's do this right here. All right, let's get these right here. And again, you know the story. The camera will not do it justice, but E. Newton's been a real big hit.
Oh, yeah.
I remember when you first
Everybody
ordered.
loves them.
You wonder if it's going to go. Boy, they go and then some. These guys fly out of here. And the price point on this one is $58. Tell us about this one.
So this is part of their new fall selection. And these are not the stretchy ones. They have a clasp on them, but they're braided with color.
Mm-hmm.
So you got the 14 karat gold field braided with color.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So there's a few different colors. There's off-white. I don't really know what you'd call that color.
This one?
Yeah. It's kind of like a grayish blue.
It is kind of a grayish blue. Yeah, it's a good description. Okay. $58 for those. Okay.
And then here's some more of their new fall. We just got these in. And those.
We'll show them one at a time, I guess. The price is on these.
That one's $16.
You can't beat these for gifts. And again, the camera's not doing it justice, but it gives you an idea.
And that one's $38.
Gold
so
and
it's
blue.
like a metallic blue.
Mm-hmm. Gold and blue on that one. And then you go.
Really pretty.
These are beads in blue.
Yep, and that's $38 also.
$38, all right.
And then here's a different color. I would probably call that, a metallic purplish gray.
Yeah, it's a good way to describe it. $36 for that one. And it's petite, which you have to come in and see it for yourself. This one goes for $58. Describe this one, would you
So
please?
that one's one of the braided ones too, and I would say that one's an off-white.
Mm-hmm. Put it up there, maybe that's better. Get a little closer, okay? This is the same thing. This is the colored ones, and this one goes for
$38.
$38. Come in and check them out in person, folks. It'll be worth the trip. Now, a lot of them just wear 2, 3 of them together, right? Like you got this one.
So when you stack them,
Stack them. There you go. Mm-hmm.
Several, about 4, 5, 5 on. And then it's fun to put the colors in with your gold.
That's $38 right there on that one. It's kind of a maroon or rose colored, I guess.
A bright pink.
There you go. Rose colored. No, it's bright pink.
Yeah.
This is a bright pink one with beads.
Okay. I think either one of those are $38.
Yep, $38. And this one goes for $16. Just personal preference, what you're looking for, because there's all kinds of. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 racks of E. Newton. So I promise you can find any one that'll fit your budget and fit your taste buds. This one is $38. This is going to be.
That one's, I guess, like a purplish gray.
Purplish gray, yeah. Okay.
They've got names for them, but I don't know. These are the light pink, and like I said, these are all the fall colors that we just got in.
Okay. These are light pinks. All right.
And then here's some browns.
There's a brown one with the gold beads. There's a gold bead with a brown in the middle, in between them. Okay.
You gotta get me some of those.
You do? You like them?
Yeah.
You
I
all
like
right?
the brown.
Let me sell these to you. Which would you like to have? We would love to sell these and put them on your hand today. Would you like to have the brown with the gold beads? Like to have the gold beads with the brown in between? Which would you like
You
to
have
have?
to have all of them.
I'd love to. Would you like me to gift wrap these for
Yeah.
you, ma'am?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Will this be cash or charge?
We'll charge it.
Well, we charge it, okay, to the John
To the
Holtzball
store.
account. Yeah. 16 and 30, 38. That's 54. And another 38, that'd be $82, is that right? 54 and 38 would be 82. That's adding on the fly. I think I got it right. Is that right? 54. Yeah. So we'll have this gift wrap for you. What box would you like? Would you like to have a ribbon with it? You just like the paper? Or, I mean, how do you want it wrapped, ma'am?
No wrapping necessary.
No wrapping necessary. We'll put them right on the arm and go with it. So,
Yeah.
Now, are they elastic? Will they fit different arms?
Yeah, there's several different sizes. They got 3 different sizes. They have an e-girl size, which is for the younger, smaller kids.
Okay.
And then that's the medium size, and then they have an extends size.
All right, let's get this one right here. So there's 3 different sizes. You'd have to come in and try them on, make sure it fits your hand. You don't want anything
But
too
they do
tight or too
stretch.
loose. They do. You're right. This one is $36, which is some pearls.
So it's got pearls and then a little gold bead in the middle.
Oh, I see that. Okay.
Yeah.
One little gold bead.
One little gold filled bead.
And there it is, right there by her nose. Okay.
And then that one has some pearl beads in
Mhm.
between.
Very pretty. Gorgeous. Okay.
And then this is an off-white.
If you had a guess, and it's purely a guess, how many different colors
Oh
and
my
styles?
word.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
A lot.
Yeah. I'd
A
say
lot.
probably 40 or 50 minimum,
Yeah.
really. So I'm probably not doing it justice, but these gives you ideas of E. Newton. Hello, D.S. Smith. Thank you for watching, ladies. So these are all available right here at the Jeweler's Bench. Got some more folks in here. Of course, Sharon's here for the moment, taking care of them. So that means you can still stay for a little while, can't
Yeah,
you?
I can.
Yeah.
I got these tangled.
Yeah, we don't care.
Coming over here.
We don't.
Here we go.
There we go. So this one's necklace. This one goes for $88. Tell us about this one, please.
So that is one of their new fall collections, the pearl.
Okay.
And then this is their 3mm gold bead necklace, and it's $122.
What are folks in there laying away for right now? The early Christmas layaways. Watches or rings or necklaces or tennis bracelets? What are we looking?
So I've had a couple of necklaces, some E. Newtons, Pandora. This one's a sterling silver for 108.
108.
2mm.
Beautiful. Dainty, but it's classy too.
Yeah. And then this one has small pearls in between. This is a popular one. It's $58.
Okay.
It's just really cute.
Yep, they're all cute, but the best thing to do is come in and look at them because, again, the camera doesn't do it justice. So we have Nature's Bee products. Let's talk for a minute about the Pandora's bracelets. And you have Pandora's bracelets. You have Pandora charms. You have Pandora necklaces. What else do we have? Is that it?
Pandora earrings.
Earrings. Okay. So we got those here. Got a whole, like they have books, the fall, the autumn and winter 2025 books. A little catalog you can take home with you and look at them and come back and order through the folks at the Jeweler's Bench with Pandora. So
Yep, and I have all the Christmas charms in, all the gift sets for Christmas. So I'm got all that stocked up.
ready to go, stocked up for the Christmas season. 55 days out. It's hard to believe. So
It is hard to believe.
So tell them again about your layaway plan, because folks, you can come in and put a little payment down, a little dabble do you along the way, and not have to get hit with one big payment.
Yeah. As long as you're coming in making payments, we'll give you as long as you need.
So
You can come in every week and make a payment. Every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks.
yeah, however you want to do it. So, but they're pretty liberal, pretty generous with the layaway plan here at the Jewelers Bench. So, anything else you want to leave us with?
Shop early. You know, it's coming.
Because once it's gone,
Watch
it's
your
gone.
mailboxes. I got a postcard coming out.
Oh, really?
For Black Friday.
Awesome.
So you should be, a lot of you should be receiving that.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we'll have a big Black Friday.
Yep. Which is really hard to believe. So that would be a month from tomorrow. Is that right? Let's see. Let's see what we got
Not too
here.
far out.
Tomorrow's Halloween, the 31st, and Black Friday is 4 weeks, 28th. Hard to believe. So
it's crazy.
Yep, but it's here, ready to roll. So show me your earrings one more time. Why did you snicker? Those are Jewelers Bench earrings.
Yep.
Yep, and they
are.
They are 3. What do you call them, please?
They're just like a fashion. I don't know what you would kind of got. What ovals?
Yep.
It's like oval design.
Yep, they're available right here. So good stuff. Website is
jewelersbench10.com.
That's it. All right, hours are open.
Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and on Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
There you go. It's all right here at the Jewelers Bench, the only full-time, full-service jewelry store in Elizabethton and Carter County. Back to close it out after this. On to Dr. Justin Smith from Physical Therapy Services. Folks out there may not know. Tell us what it's all about. What's PTS all about?
So PTS is all about just getting people back to the things that they enjoy, the things that they love. Whether it is the athlete that's wanting to get back to playing on the high school, collegiate, even the professional circuit, or it's maybe the grandmother that just wants to be able to hold her grandchild without her shoulder hurting, or her neck hurting, her back hurting. So from womb to tomb, we've got you covered, whether it's the pregnant female that's having some sort of pelvic floor back pain issues, all the way up to the individual that just wants to be able to get out of a chair again, and everything in between. We got them covered. So we've been in business since 1980. We're the oldest private practice in the state of Tennessee. We're still going strong, and we will continue to be successful because we do things the right way. And ultimately, we take care of the patient that's in front of us. And as long as we do that, everything works out well.
Social media, how do we find you?
So we're on Facebook at Physical Therapy Services. All you got to do is just look up Physical Therapy Services or Physical Therapy in Elizabethton. We should be the first thing that pops up. So yeah, that's the best way to get in touch with us. You can call us, email us 543-0073 or ptsstaff@yahoo.com with any questions or issues that you have. We'll point you in the right direction. If we can't help you, we know the people that can.
There you go. One of our great sponsors, folks, making it go, Cyclone Sports, the Tom Taylor Sports Show, the good folks at Physical Therapy Services.
Hi, this is Big Country, and you're watching my buddy Tom Taylor and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Back with the Tom Taylor Sports Show, ready to wrap this thing up. Again, back with you at 6:50 tonight airtime. Richard Van Ness, yours truly, bringing it to you audio only from Greenville. The Cyclones, number 6 in the state. Greenville, number 2 in the state. Greenville's won the last 3 meetings. It's the Region 4A Regional Championship. Class 4A Region 1 Championships. We'll be ready to go with that tonight. Looking forward to bringing it to you. Airtime again, 6:50. Kickoff at 7:30 from Burley Stadium in Greenville. It's going to be a cold night, but it's supposed to be. It's October. It's football weather. The late John Ward said it's football time in Tennessee. It's football time in Betsy. So we'll see how it goes tonight. So thanks again for being with us. We'll rejoin you back here at 6:50, ready to roll for Cyclone football. Until then, we'll say as always, Bloom. By the way, thanks for Sherry being on the show. And so they've been steady pretty in here. That's awesome. Sharon's been here. She wanted to be over there and not be here. So she still says, Tom, I got something. I just know there's something in here you need to buy today. So we'll see. We may go do a little shopping. So anyway, thanks for watching. Rejoining you again, as we said, be ready to roll at 6:50 with kickoff at 7:30 tonight. The Cyclones in Greenville for the regional championship. Until then, we'll say as always, bloom where you planted. Win or lose big, it's sport. And thanks for watching show number 2,386 today from the Jewelers Bench here